Welcome back to the CryptoWorld channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and right now the percentage of Ethereum short positions over on Bybit is at a record high. So I'll be talking about that and so much more later in this video. Definitely stick around. First of all, giving you a quick update on this 3-day Ethereum chart, and obviously the price of Ethereum is still trading within this price range as I've been talking about over the past couple days, because we have significant support at around 1,700, but we also have this previous level of support which is now acting as resistance, coming in at around 2.1k to 2.2k, more specifically at around 2,160 give or take. So at least on this 3-day chart, those are our main levels of resistance and support to pay attention to. And if you're zooming into the 4-hour Ethereum chart, you can see that we still have that active bullish divergence that I talked about yesterday, which basically means we're seeing reduced bearish momentum. So once again, as I've said over the past couple of days, I mostly expect some sideways choppy price action after that crash that we saw a few days ago, because the price of Ethereum needs some time to stabilize. And once again, we normally see this after a significant move to the downside. We see a lot of choppy sideways price action, especially if we have a bullish divergence. But zooming back out to the 3-day Ethereum chart, and obviously the 3-day Ethereum RSI is in oversold territories, and we actually confirmed that with the last 3-day candle close, which was nearly 2 days ago from now, and obviously that cemented the RSI in place down into those oversold territories. And seeing the 3-day Ethereum RSI oversold, that is basically the opposite to seeing one of these bearish signals in the 3-day Ethereum RSI, where we basically get a rejection from this massive line of resistance. Because if you're simply looking at the last time the 3-day Ethereum RSI was oversold, we briefly touched oversold territories back in January, and right at that stage just there towards the end of January, the Ethereum price basically bottomed out for around 2 months, where we actually entered into more of a bullish trend that lasted for around 2 months, taking the price of Ethereum from around 2.1k up towards around 3,500. But I want to make it clear that the signals that we see on the 3-day time frame are usually signals for the larger moves in the market, talking about these multi-month long moves, because obviously I still expect mostly choppy sideways price action in the shorter term, talking about the next few days or so. And now giving you an update on the percentage of Ethereum short positions on the Bybit exchange, which is currently at a record high. So this basically means there's currently more people shorting Ethereum on Bybit compared to long positions right now than ever before. And I explained all of this in much more detail in my most recent Bitcoin update video that I just posted on the channel. So if you missed that video, I definitely recommend you watching that one after you finish watching this video, of course. But just a really quick summary. Basically, when we see the short positions increasing, while that is happening, that is placing selling pressure on the price, which is obviously bearish. But as the short positions are increasing, eventually they'll reach some sort of top where they'll start turning around, because eventually we run out of people wanting to short Ethereum, especially as the price hits major support. And then as the short positions begin heading back down again, that is bullish for the price because it's placing buying pressure on the price of Ethereum. And when we already have a lot of short positions active in the market, that is basically pent up buying demand. Because when it comes to a short position, the selling pressure is applied immediately, whereas the buying pressure is applied when the short position closes. So usually when we see a lot of short positions active in the market, that usually means a lot of pent-up demand, which means the price of Ethereum can pump a lot higher later on, compared to another time, for example, where we might not see as much Ethereum short positions. So then we don't necessarily have as much pent-up demand, which means the Ethereum price doesn't necessarily pump as high compared to this previous example where we have more pent-up demand. So even though having new short positions open up is bearish for the Ethereum price because that immediately applies selling pressure, this is actually bullish for Ethereum's future. So not immediately, but eventually when these short positions begin closing again, we have a lot of pent-up demand in these short positions. And just giving you a quick update on the Ethereum versus Bitcoin chart on the 3-day time frame, and right now we're still holding above that important level of support, which is sitting at around 0.0677 Bitcoin per Ethereum. So there's not much else to add here on top of what I said yesterday. So if you missed my last Ethereum update video that I posted yesterday, definitely check that one out as well. And looking at the Bitcoin dominance chart on the 3-day time frame, we're currently trading above this descending line of resistance, but we still haven't seen a 3-day candle close above this line of resistance, which by the way is sitting at around 44.5% Bitcoin dominance. And the reason why this is very important is because if the Bitcoin dominance confirms a breakout here, then that would be very bearish for the altcoin market, at least compared to Bitcoin, so keep that in mind. But if you want to maximize your profits in crypto, even if prices are going down, make sure to check out about one of these uploads popping up right here on your screen, because in both of these videos, I reveal how I continue to make money in crypto no matter what prices are doing. But anyway, that is everything that I have to say for today. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.